Planet Dolan.
From breaking up with a girl before climaxing to learning about how kinky their relatives are, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the weirdest things they've heard or said during sex. I'm Doopie, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by DarkFaeBo. Ladybot still lived in her parents' basement, so she had to wait until the two were gone or asleep to comfortably get funky. One night, Ladybot and her boyfriend got down and dirty on the couch while her parents were asleep. As he entered her, he let out a loud, unintentional weep in a really high-pitched voice. The two tried to keep going, but they just couldn't stop laughing and had to stop. Luckily, her parents didn't wake up. Number 9 was submitted by ColoneIQ? Is it Colonel? Is it called Colonel or is it Colonel? I don't know these things. Somebody help. Salty Squid was getting his freak on with his girlfriend one night when he disrobed in front of her. At that time, he must have been really fucking skinny because as soon as he had done that, she screamed, "You look like a Holocaust victim!" and ran from the room in a fit of giggles. They still laugh about it to this day. Man, that's kind of fucked up though. Number 8 was submitted by SamSadie2. When Tulip was around 20, he was dating a girl long distance. The day the two finally met, they rented a hotel room together and got straight to the business. In an effort to sound sexy, Tulip leaned down and whispered into her ear, "I'm gonna wreck it." He totally forgot about Wreck-It Ralph. Needless to say, he was embarrassed. Later into their escapade, she returned the favor and whispered to him, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?" It made him laugh so hard that they had to stop. Number 7 was submitted by BlackJester91. One time, Princess Proton had invited her boyfriend over for the night to play Super Smash Bros. For the Wii. While they were playing, he suddenly scooted closer to her and the two began to make out. One thing led to another and they got naked. Yeah, they got naked. Right as he thrusted in, he yelled, "Let's go!" in his best Mario impression. God, these are fucking killing me. As funny as it was, the two continued, and just as he was about to finish, he yelled, "Mamma mia, fuck me, what the fuck?" What is wrong with you guys? Number 6 was submitted by WhoeverReadThisIsGay. You motherfucker. While at a frat party, Sweet Commando started to chat with one of his male classmates and his girlfriend while drinking. They told him that they wanted to have a three-way and that they thought he would be the perfect guy to help them out. Being curious, Sweets agreed to try. As the three were getting it on, they ended up in a position so that Sweet was facing his other male friend on top of the girl. It looked like his friend was having a hard time enjoying himself, so Sweet got a weird idea and leant in for a kiss. "What the fuck are you doing?" exclaimed the friend. In embarrassment, Sweets blurted out,
"I thought you wanted me to arouse you, so I thought we should make out or something."
His friend was confused, but it made his girlfriend laugh. They ended up finishing what they started, but they still haven't forgotten that awkward moment. Number 5 was submitted by Morbus Akira. As a child, Shima would often hang out with her brother and his boyfriend. They all got along together, but Shima didn't really understand their relationship until she got older. One night, she was passing by her brother's room and she heard moaning. Curious, Shima pressed her ear to the door, when her brother suddenly yelled, "Strike me like a bitch!" Completely confused, Shima ran off to the bathroom. Later in life, the boyfriend explained to her about how her brother was a masochist. Amazing. Number 4 was submitted by Organised-Closet. Sometime in Ghost Toast's youth, he was playing games at his friend's house along with his friend's girlfriend. After a while, his friend got up from the couch and told his girlfriend to come help him with something in the room. Ghost Toast didn't think much of this until he started to hear bed springs creaking from his friend's room. Ghost Toast sheepishly decided to eavesdrop on his friend's escapades. His ear was pressed to the wall. "I think we should break up," said his friend, followed by a loud, masculine moan. A few seconds later, the girl marched through the door and out of the house to her car. She was stark naked except for the clothes she was holding in front of the important parts. Ghosto's friend appeared at the doorway with a tissue box covering his dick and commented, "It's for the better." Number 3 was submitted by Zafire000. On the day before a huge test during school, Princess's boyfriend was worried about her, so he offered her some dirty deeds to help calm her down. As the two settled into bed to get naughty, he whispered, "Talk dirty to me," into her ear. Because Princess had been studying for so long, her mind could think of nothing but her studies. So instead of sexy talk, she blurted out random information about the human nervous system. After a moment of awkward silence, he laughed and said, "If I'm getting on your nerves, you should have said something." The two settled on watching a movie and cuddling together instead. Number 2 was submitted by PostingDude. Spinal Palm's girlfriend always hated his Elmo impression despite how good he was at it. So one day, as he was going down on her, he decided to pull a little prank. Just as his girlfriend was getting ready to climax, he thought it'd be hilarious to yell into her cave in his Elmo voice.
Wow! It's so dark in here!
His girlfriend immediately kicked him in the face, but it was so worth it. Number 1 was submitted by me. So one day, as me and my boyfriend were getting kinky, I decided to go down on him. But he likes to make a joke out of everything, so as I was going down on him, he said in the voice of Randy Marsh,
Oh, what? No way.
and I remember just laughing so hard that I needed at least 10 minutes to catch my breath before trying again. Huge thanks to the folks over in our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's the stupidest thing you've ever done while drunk? Let us know in the Reddit page linked below and you might be featured in a future countdown. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Salty Squid was getting his freak on with his girlfriend one night. I don't know, just the way these things are written is getting his freak on.